Jai Gauranga. Jai Nrisimhadev, Jai Nrisimhadev.
Welcome to home.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Divine grace of our Charanaravinda Bhakti Dhamma Swami Sri Prabhupada ki Iskcon Pradisa Acharya Jagat Guru Sri Prabhupada ki Amacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Garanwa Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana ki Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dham ki Jai Mayapur Dham ki Jai Shri Panihati Atra Mahotsav ki Gangamai ki Ramunamai ki Devi ki Tulasi Maharani ki Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki All glory to the Assembly All glory to the Assembly All glory to the Assembly All glory to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga Saibo Premanandi
Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish भगवान की जय, प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, भूल मंदिर। Let's try that again. This is Bhakti Yoga exercise. So we have with us some of the most exalted personalities that I have known practicing bhakti. We have with us, traveling with a whole crew, headed by Vilas Prabhu. Many of you may not know him, but he is the instrument that Nityananda Prabhu has selected to be a big instrument in building this dream temple. This is a prophecy said by Nityananda Prabhu and Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He saw this beautiful, magnificent spiritual city. Can you turn this up a little bit? Can you all hear me? Or maybe I can't hear myself.
Just hold it.
Okay, he wants it up a little bit.
He wants up?
Yeah, crank it up a little bit. You think I'm being quiet, you won't hear Jananivas and you won't be able to hear anything. So you need to crank it up. Yes, is this better?
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, thank you. So Braja Vilas Prabhu has been selected to build the most magnificent temple, which is the prophecy of Nityananda Prabhu. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur saw this from his balcony. He saw this beautiful spiritual city. And those of you who are coming to Mayapur with me, I will take you to the house of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And I will show you where he's seeing the beautiful city and how the temple is coming up. So Braja Vilas Prabhu is taking the lead, traveling all over the world, making sure that everyone has the opportunity to participate in this prophecy of Nityananda Prabhu. No one will be deprived of participating in this beautiful Leela. So that is his service. Let's raise both our hands and welcome Braja Vilas Prabhu to New Panihanti Dham. 3 times. I couldn't hear you. Let's try 3 more times because I couldn't hear you. Ready? Thank you, Braja Vilas Prabhu. And then we have Sananda Prabhu, who's coordinating all of this efforts all throughout the United States. He's very silent behind the scenes. You can see him sitting down, always working, doing something. While everyone's paying attention, he's paying his attention to something else. His attention is connecting to another spiritual message that he is about to present to all of us. And most importantly, I want to introduce Jananivas Prabhu. Let's welcome him. Has anyone ever met him before? Raise your hand if you met him before. Raise your hand if you've never met him before. Raise your hand if you have no idea who he is. Raise your hand if you'd like to know who he is. Fantastic. So I'm going to tell you a secret. The secret is that he is a Dhamvasi. He's a resident of Mayapur Dham. And he was entrusted by Srila Prabhupada personally to establish the standard of deity worship in Iskcon. Srila Prabhupada personally taught him how to worship the deities and instructed him that you should worship Radha Madhava. Okay, they're getting warmed up. It's good. I just want to make sure people are coming in, trickling in, you know. So, Jananivas Prabhu, I've known him since I was 5 years old. Something that I have personally admired about him is his impeccable nishtha and ruchi, this steadiness and taste that he has for serving their lordships. My spiritual life foundation has been heavily guided by inspiration that I derived from him and his twin brother, who is not here with us. He's gone back to the spiritual world. Jananivas Prabhu is like a rock. If you don't know what a rock is, the metaphor that I'm presenting here is a rock is something that is immovable, something that stands strong and powerful, cannot be moved by any storms. So this is the steadiness of his faith and determination and conviction in this practice of bhakti. From the age of 5, I observed many people come in and out, but there's one person that has never left my life and the inspiration that I derive personally, which is Jananivas Prabhu's deep dedication every single day. Doesn't matter the weather, doesn't matter what disturbances are going on, he is there every single day worshipping and taking care of the deities. If you ask me, someone asks me, what does a pure Vaishnava looks like? What does it look like? And you have one sitting right in front of you. Someone who has no material desires. His only intention and desire is simply to serve the Lordship Shri Shri Radha Madhava. He's given up his family and everything back home in England and moved to India and never left India, other than to travel around and inspire all of you with this faith and dedication to serve Shri Shri Radha Madhava. And this is, I have been practicing for 41 years now. I've never left the practice of bhakti, but you're talking about someone who lives the practice of bhakti 24 hours, and his dream is to see this beautiful temple, this beautiful city that is coming up in Mayapur Dham. And that is why, although he never leaves Mayapur, just like Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. Did you know that? Not even one step. Vrindavanam parityajam padam ekam nagacchati. He does not step out of Vrindavan. Jananivas Prabhu had never stepped out of Mayapur ever since the instruction that he has received from his spiritual master. He's never lived the Dham. And he's here traveling around the world, carrying with him, I think, the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu, correct? So Braja Vilas Prabhu will give you more details, but he's carrying the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu from Mayapur Dham all over the world. This is a major, significant event. This is not something that happens every day. It's not something that happens every year. It's a very, very rare occasion. I can tell you there is hundreds and thousands of devotees all around the world who are seeking the opportunity to have darshan and the association of Jananivas Prabhu. His humility personified, his perseverance personified, his dedication personified, and he is here with us to tell us all about this incredible temple that he is part of fulfilling the prophecy of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, his dream. So this is Jananivas Prabhu. I could go on for a very long time, and there's so much to say about him, but I'm going to leave it right there. So I want you to please pay attention. He will tell us, he speaks very softly, giving you a warning, and he also, even though he lived in India for a long time, his British accent is still there, but I'm sure all of you will get it. So please pay attention, open your ears, and keep your eyes open and your heart open, and let whatever information that he has to share, let it enter your heart through your ears. His Grace Jananivas Prabhu Ki Jai!
Nam Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Hari Rama. So thank you for a very nice reception of Kirtan to the feet of Nanda, Nrisimhadev, and all the devotees. Something like a mini Mayapur.
Make it louder, please, Shraddha.
Hare Krishna. In your association here, Panihati Dham, named after the Lord's Chiradadi Mahotsav, the Panihati. So that is an extension of the Lord's pastimes also. So like this, the Lord has pastimes. Krishna says, when I come here, in this material world, to establish the proper religion and get free from the illusory clutches of Maya. And so Krishna comes and performs his wonderful pastimes, and the most wonderful and astonishing pastime is his Vrindavan pastimes. One time in Dwaraka, Krishna said that Krishna was going to, you have to bear with me, what he did? 33 million demigods are there. And each demigod has focuses on one point of your body. So when we get punishment or happiness, it's coming through the agency of the demigods. So we can experience that. But we have been experiencing it, we are experiencing it by going through, staying in this material world, going to the material, up, planets and the lower planets. And so life is we're getting punished by the material energy. That punishment is not actually punishment, it's a benediction. But it's for us to wake up and realize that we don't belong in this material world. We belong with Krishna and cowboys and cowgirls, Krishna's friends. This is our real home. So this is the pastime of Krishna. So this is another one of those 33 million points. It's controlled by demigod. Difficult to walk now. Had cancer, slight cancer. Just the beginning stages. The doctor said not really worry about it. And Parkinson's also in this beginning stages. You know, when you, well, this is just some of the threefold miseries that are happening to this body. So sometimes I become very forgetful. What's it called? Memory, yeah. Memory loss. So sometimes I go a little bit blank. Anyway. So one time in Dwarka, Krishna went to see Rukmini in her palace. So she got Rukmini got news that Krishna was coming to see me in my palace. So she was very excited, so she started to clean the palace, sweep it. Of course, there's no dirt in Vaikuntha, but she was sweeping it anyway to make it nice for Krishna. And she asked all of her co-wives that they should come to the palace to render some service to Krishna. So Krishna came to the palace. And
Brahmaster Prabhu.
So Krishna came to the palace of Rukmini, and she welcomed him, and she was washing his lotus feet, massaging his lotus feet. But she was crying and the tears were falling from her eyes. So Krishna said, Rukmini, why are you crying? She said, you won't be able to understand. Somebody's upset you. No, it's not that. Are you still upset with me when I told you to marry Shishupala? No, it's not that. Sudashan, no, I didn't say anything. Then what's the matter, Rukmini? Why are you crying? You don't understand. You won't understand. Krishna said, that's very wonderful, astonishing. I'm supposed to be God, I'm supposed to know everything. And Rukmini is telling me I can't understand. So tell me, this is very interesting, the mystery. Tell me, Rukmini, what is it that I don't understand? And Rukmini said, no, you don't understand what your devotees are feeling when they see your lotus feet. Now this is perfection of my life, I have your lotus feet in my hands. And I'm with you, but after a little while you're going to leave my palace and you go to another palace. And just thinking like that I'll be separated from you after a little while. This is why I'm feeling and this is why I'm crying. Krishna said, that's very interesting. But I would like to know that also. I would like to experience what my devotees are experiencing. How much love they have for me. What are they actually experiencing when they love me? And yeah, how they are loving me. So I want to experience this. My devotees are experiencing it. I should experience it. So therefore, as Krishna said, it's time for my incarnation in Kali Yuga. I will come. And I will come this time in the form, in the full form and the mood of a devotee. Which devotee? The greatest devotee. Srimati Radharani. Who will take her complexion and her sentiment of devotion, and I will be able to experience what Srimati Radharani experiences when she's feeling that so much love for you. So Krishna said, I will descend with all my devotees, all my incarnations, all my weapons personified. I will descend into this material world, Kali Yuga, and taking all my friends, we will smash the fangs, the poisonous fangs of Kali Raj. He's in charge of this Kali Yuga, so he's very fearsome personality. And he keeps everyone bound up by his movements. So Krishna says, I will come and I will smash his teeth. So this is, how will I do it? With the weapon of Sankirtan, Harinam Sankirtan, chanting of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So therefore, this is considered to be the greatest form of Krishna, and he is known as Mahabharanaya. The more Mahabharanaya, Krishna Prema Padayati, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namani, Gaura Krishna. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the incarnation of Radha and Krishna. Radha and Krishna have become one. That is Mahaprabhu. And in this form, as a devotee, he is experiencing what the love that his devotees have for him. So this is considered the greatest benediction to attain that love that the residents of Vrindavan are feeling for Krishna. It's like Radha, what love does she have? How much does she experiencing? I want to know. So all of the devotees, Krishna is experiencing. And also, he's not only tasting himself, but he's also giving to others. This is his kindness. Otherwise, this Braja Bhakti, the love that the inhabitants of Vrindavan have for Krishna, is unequaled in this world. So Krishna has come to distribute freely. He said Gauranga Mahaprabhu is tasting these fruits of love of Godhead. And he orders everyone that I brought all these fruits of love of Godhead to distribute to all the living entities. What can I do? I'm only one person. I need help. So Mahaprabhu was giving us a direct order. Please help me distribute these fruits. I don't want to take them back to Godhead. I want to distribute them. So please help me distribute this. So this is the message Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was giving us. Jagatath Maharaj was saying that actually Krishna doesn't have a, we don't have a problem. Well, we don't have a problem because we got the process for going back to Godhead. Means no more rebirth in this world, means no more death, no old age, no disease. These are all afflicted on the body, but we are not the body, we are the soul in the body. But all these these pains are inflicted on us. But by taking the process of chanting Hare Krishna, one becomes free from this cycle of birth and death. So we don't have a problem. This is the big problem of the material world. Everyone's growing old, they're going to get diseased and die. Doctors, medicines, doesn't work. We have so many medicines now. Sometimes they say we conquered one medicine, but then again another one comes. So we never get completely free from birth and death, which is our problem, the main problem. That's been solved now by Krishna's mercy, by the Hare Krishna mantras. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has a problem. He wants to distribute these fruits. So Jagatath Maharaj said, this is the situation. We don't have a problem. Our problem's been solved. We're going back to Godhead. People ask her, do you believe in reincarnation? I say, of course we don't. Why do we believe in reincarnation? We're going back home, back to Godhead. Reincarnation means rebirth. So reincarnation. We don't believe in reincarnation because we go back home, back to Godhead. So, anyway, so Krishna has come to perform this Sankirtan mission, and he's giving everyone an invitation to come and participate in this wonderful pastime of Lord Chaitanya, Leela. And in Navadvip, when Nityananda Prabhu was taking Sriji on the Prikram, they came to the border of Mayapur. And Nityananda Prabhu gave this order or instruction or message. Here we are on the bank of the Ganges. Adbhut Mandir Vaibhir Vikash Gauranga Nitya Seva Vaibhir Vikash. That Nityananda Prabhu said to Jiva Goswami, at this place on the bank of the Ganga, a wonderful temple will appear here. A wonderful temple. He said that from which Gauranga Nitya Seva will be preached all over the world. This is called Nitya Seva. He has come to give his service. His service. He has come to give his own service to himself. So, this is how we can serve the Lord Chaitanya by taking his service he's given. And anybody can chant Hare Krishna. That is also service to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So Nityananda Prabhu was that was telling to you that after Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has finished his pastimes in Mayapur, the river Ganges will come and it will flood the whole area for 100 years. And after that, it's not flooded anymore. Ganga Devi is twisting like a snake for the pleasure of Gauranga to put his desire. And everything gets washed away. Even the birthplace of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gets washed away. And then after that, it's not flooding anymore 100 years, but Ganga is just twisting and washing away everything. Even the birthplace gets lost. So that goes on for 400 years. Then after that 400 years, so this is 500 years, 100 years flood, 400 years Ganga is washing everything. 500 years. Again, he said the task of the task of revealing Mayapur will begin again in earnest. So that's actually this time. And those who have seen it, been in Mayapur, and seen when we first started there in 1972, Sri Prabhupada began that project. And at that time it was often getting flooded also. But now that time is finished. And again, he says, devotees will come and live in Mayapur. And we see this is happening now. And devotees will build houses to see that happening. Many of the devotees here have houses. So this is called Leela. Gauranga has come to. So this is revealing that the devotees again will come, they will build houses here. Many devotees here build houses in Mayapur. And temples they will build. Very astonishing Adbhut Mandir. Astonishing temple will appear here. And service to Gauranga Nitya Seva. Service to Gauranga, the Sankirtan mission. It will begin then. So this is actually Nitya Lila. This temple is Nitya Lila. Prabhupada gave an example of this in Hyderabad. And he said that tomorrow is Jananivas. We're having this festival here, and we're going to install these deities, and we're going to have a good program in Hyderabad. Then it's Sri Jananivas. And then the day after Jananivas, exactly the same thing will go on somewhere else in this universe, or another universe. This is called Nitya Lila. Krishna's pastimes go from one planet to another, one universe to another. So those devotees who are helping and buying houses and building houses, you can understand this is actually leader of Krishna's taking part. Thakur also visualized that. They say there's two times he actually had the vision. One was in his Braja Kuti, Svarananda Sukada's mansion, in his house in Sravikunj. And another time he was in the Rani Dharamshala in Navadvip. That's where everybody used to live there. Except the place wasn't getting flooded, so that Navadvip town was a higher land. So he was gazing across the Ganga, and then he described what he saw as a great mansion, and it was illuminated for miles around. And he asked his son who was with him, he said, "Can you see what I see?" And the son could see this. And then they had one servant with them. And they said, "Can you see that mansion?" The servant said, "No, I couldn't see it." But those who are pure in heart, they can see that that temple is already existing. You have to put the bricks and the cement and the marble. But actually it's already existing. Prabhupada gave an example that just like when Krishna was at Kurukshetra, the battlefield of Kurukshetra, and he showed Arjuna that form of time, the Vishnu, and he was killing all the soldiers there. The soldiers were rushing into his mouth and he was chewing them and killing them. And he said, "Look, Arjuna, I already killed everyone. They're already killed by me. Look, in his shade to shine, how I'm eating him. So I'm actually killing everyone already. But you be the instrument. You pick up your Gandhava bow, you kill the enemies, and you get the credit." He said, "If you don't do it, someone else will do it in the future. But it has to happen because the Lord's desire is absolute. So it will happen." So Prabhupada said, "You build it, and you'll get the credit." So this is our major relationship with developing Sridham Mayapur is this Adbhut Mandir, which Prabhupada gave many instructions and guidelines. It's astonishing in many ways. It's depicting the universal, what's it called? Yeah. Prabhupada said he has this, the temple should have a dome, and inside the dome should be hanging like a chandelier. Hanging like a chandelier is the it's showing all the different planetary systems, how they're situated, how things are taking place, day and night, how things are happening in the universe, which nobody's got any idea. Really, it's modern science has not much idea at all about the structure of the universe. So this will be something very unique. And the leaders of different countries will start rethinking. So this is all the wonderful pastime of Krishna. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he instructed Jiva, but even before Mahaprabhu instructed, Jayadeva Goswami instructed. Jayadeva Goswami was living at Pitukunda. Has to be Chaitanya Madhav. And the great poet, Jayadeva, which was chanting, Jaya Jagadish. So that poet who wrote that song, the Sabatas wrote. He was living there. He was the court panda for King Lakshman Sen. He was there at that time of Mahaprabhu. And he wrote some poetry, or he wrote something that he mentions in the future will be a city here. So he was doing his bhajan thanks to the Radhakund, Prithukum. So he mentioned that that's about 200 years before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Goswami has also recorded that there will be a city, and there will be 10 temples, and there will be one astonishing temple. And the name of that predominating deity in the temple will be known as, anybody have any guess? Sri Radha Madhav Ki Jai. So that's the deity is already there, it's already named as Madhava, Radha Madhava. That's why they invite Nanda and Shati Chiba, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, and Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. Giving us all this information. So anyway, this is our relationship with Mayapur, Bhakti Bhakti, and specifically we're collecting for the Nrisimhadev wing. Nrisimhadev will be there at the temple, as long as will be others. And Nrisimhadev will be there. Somehow or another he made his arrangement to be there. And you all know Lord Nrisimhadev. Play video. Yeah, that's one devotee in Baba City. He's in America now. Where?
Arizona.
Arizona, that's a devotee from Mayapur. But now he's in Arizona. And that time he was doing the Mangalarti for Lord Nrisimhadev. And so early in the morning he woke up because his bed was shaking. The brahmacharis were staying there. They had bunk beds, one on top of another. So he thought the other devotees getting up for Mangalarti and he's moving the bed. So Baba said he opened his eyes. And Nrisimhadev was sitting on the end of his bed. Nrisimhadev Baki. He's sitting on the end of his bed. And Baba said he tried to get up. And Lord Nrisimhadev said, no, it's okay, be peaceful. And he tried to sit up, and Lord Nrisimhadev put his nails there, and he pushed him back. And he said it felt like the weight of the whole universe was on his head. And he still, maybe he still has those little nail marks, but they were there for many years. So Lord Nrisimhadev said, anyway, I come to tell you, in the morning when you wake us up for Mangalarti, you switch this spotlight, heavy light on our face, and you wake up. So if you can maybe get a night light or some small light first. And anyway, he said, don't be fearful, I want you to do your service very peaceful. Then he disappeared. And Baba said he was running up and down the corridor. I said, what's up, what's up? And he ran to the temple and paid his obeisances to him. And then become pacified. Then he came back to the Brahmachari ashram. He said, I wonder why everyone was staring at me. And I realized I only had my coping on. They only had his underwear on. So this is a wonderful Okay, well, glorious, Jananivas is so glorious for those who are helping to fulfill the leader of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and promoting it anytime. Same festivals here. Panayati is expanding the Lord's pastimes. This is actually Leela. You're part of it, whether you know it or not. But you are fulfilling the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
We'll see a video now. And then I will speak. Can you reduce the volume a little bit?
Pratikachal Shungagra Vimanodar Vasine Nikila Marase Pyaya Nrisimhaya Mangalam Buddhi Chirangani Vasat Sumanastoma Suktibihi Nitya Pivruddha Yashase Nrisimhaya Mangalam.
Namaste Nrisimhaya Prahlada Ladadaini Hiranya Kasipu Vaksha Silatanka Nakalai Idu Nisingha Parato Nisingha Jato Jato Yami Tato Nisingha Bahir Nisingho Hridaye Nisingha Nrisimhadev Saranam Prabhate Kabakada Kamala Varena Kama Singham Dalita Hiranya Kasipu Kana Ringnam Kesamadina Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hari Jaya Jagadisha Hari Jaya Jagadisha Hari.
Jaya
Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavadi Pashtateshataya. Ajana Lambitau Bujau Kanakavadato Sankitana Kapitaro Kamalaya Daksho Vishwambaro Dujabaro Yugadharma Palo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro 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 Krishna Todiya Pada Pankaja Panjarantam Atyeva Vishuddhame Manasa Raja Hamsam Prana Prayana Samaye Kapavada Pitthai Khanta Varodana Vido Smaranam Putaste Smaranam Putaste Smaranam Putaste Hare Krishna Srila Prabhupada Ki First of all, I would like to take the blessings of His Grace Jananivas Prabhu, His Grace Vedasar Prabhu, my very good friend, and all the assembled Vaishnavas here today to speak a few words and inspire all of you to do something very, very, very great today. Rupa Goswami in Padyavali, he describes very beautifully what is bhakti. Vyadasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo vidya gajendrasya ka kubjaya kimunam rupam adhikam kim tat sudamnodanam vakshakko vidurasya yadava pather ugrasya kim paurusham bhaktya tushtati kevalam nacha gunayur bhakti priyo madhava. Vyadasya charanam, dharma vyad. He was actually a butcher, but he was speaking the greatest Bhagavatam philosophy. That is dharma vyad. Vyadasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo. Dhruva Maharaj, he was very young, 5 years old. With his mother's instruction, he just went to the forest. Vidya Gajendrasya ka. Gajendra was an animal, he didn't have any intelligence, but he just took a flower and offered it to Lord Vishnu. That is Gajendra. Kubjaya kimunama rupam adhikam kubja. She was challenged in beauty. She had the darshan of the Supreme Personality of God. Kim tat sudamano danam sudama. He didn't have any money. Zero. He got the darshan of the Lord. Vakshako Vidura, he doesn't belong to a higher class. He was a son of a maid servant. Ugrasakim Paurusham Ugrasen. He was not known for his valor. Ugrasen was not known for his valor. Bhaktya Tushtati Kevalam Nachat Gunair. But all of these devotees had one thing in common, which was attracted. It was very attractive to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Madhava. That is Bhakti Priyo Madhava. That is Bhakti, which attracted Supreme Personality of Godhead to all these devotees. And today, you are all assembled here to welcome Lord Nityananda Paduka and Lord Nrisimhadev Shatari with that same bhakti. That is why he had come again. This is the second tour. He has come again. And this is that bhakti which you have for Lord Nityananda Prabhu, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And this is that bhakti which you have for your Guru. That is why we have all assembled here. And this is that bhakti which is making this temple of Vedic planetarium the largest Vedic temple in the world. Built by the hands of every devotee. More than 700,000 square feet. The largest temple. In 2020, we had opened the Pujari floor of the temple, which is 2.5 acres. More than 70 plus rooms are there to worship the Supreme Personality of God. 70 plus rooms. Just kitchen, we have an island for kitchen. More than 15,000 square feet. 5 kitchens are there. Such a grand worship. Srila Prabhupada said, Mumbai is my office, Vrindavan is my home, and Mayapur is my place of worship. For Srila Prabhupada and the entire Iskcon devotees to worship the Supreme Personality of God, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are having the largest temple, so that everybody can come. Srila Prabhupada said, my idea is to attract the people of the whole world to Sridham Mayapur. So that everybody can worship. Srila Prabhupada said, if Bhaktivedanta Swami has to sit under a tree, who will come? If Mayapur was a tree, how many of you will come to Mayapur? So build temples. And this is the largest temple. This will become the 8th wonder of the world. Such a beautiful temple. This year we are opening Lord Nrisimhadev's temple. That is one section of the temple. In 2025, the whole temple will be open for worship. Lord Nrisimhadev, as Jananivas Prabhu said, had reciprocated with each and every one of us who is sitting here. Each and every one of us. So many stories. So many stories. In my program all over America, now we had spent 3.5 months in America. Every program I give, there are some devotees who are sitting in the program, comes to me after the program and said, this is our story with Lord Nrisimhadev. They were having tears in their eyes, how Lord Nrisimhadev has protected each and every one of them. In New Jersey, not even in New Jersey, in the last place where we went, which is, Richmond, before that. Or Washington DC. After my program, one devotee came and said, Prabhu, I wanted to say my story about Lord Nrisimhadev. She was having tears. I said, please tell your story. She said, my mother was very sick and about to die. And she was so afraid. She was seeing all this Yamadutas. She was so afraid and she would not let me leave the room. So we wrote to Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajangari Prabhu to please pray so that my mother leaves her body without any fear. She said just before 1 hour she left her body. She was telling, I am seeing Lord Nrisimhadev in front of me. I am not seeing any Yamaduta in front of me. Lord Nrisimhadev is in front of me. Saying like that, she left her body. Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajangari Prabhu has prayed to millions of devotees. Millions and millions of devotees for their welfare. And that Lord Nrisimhadev's temple is going to be opened this year. The largest Nrisimhadev temple in the world. Amazing. You have seen the video, the interiors of Lord Nrisimhadev temple. It's a palace. Jananivas Prabhu in this advanced age is going to be 80 years old. As Vedasar Prabhu said, he never leaves Mayapur. Never. He is just traveling so that everybody can get an opportunity to build this temple for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. In fact, his brother was the head pujari of Lord Nrisimhadev. So we have, can you distribute? We have the miracle in the making packet which we are going to distribute to each and every one of you, so that everybody can participate in building Lord Nrisimhadev's home. Today, if you see in Mayapur, Lord Nrisimhadev is in a basement facility actually. Radha Madhava is in a basement facility. Panchatattva is in a shed. They are just waiting so that their devotees will build their temple and they can move. In 2015, the project was picking up. We came all around North America, all over the world we went. And now it is almost going to be finished. And let us all today show that love and affection which we have for Lord Nrisimhadev, who has helped us countless times. Everybody sing Lord Nrisimhadev prayer, right? At least 3 times in a day, minimum. And today is that day you have to show that reciprocation to Lord Nrisimhadev. Yes, Nrisimhadev, we are there, we will build your temple by your mercy. So, give me a packet. So I am going to describe in this miracle in the making packet. Did everybody get this? Can you please distribute this? In this miracle in the making packet, I think it's being distributed. Prabhu, please distribute. You can talk a little bit later. Just give. Give it to everybody who is raising their hands. If they are raising their hands, that means they have that much love for Lord Nrisimhadev and Srila Prabhupada. Please give it to everybody. Here, there are few devotees here that get this packet here, the miracle in the making packet, this side, this side. We don't have enough. If we don't have enough, no problem. We have the pledge cards, which is the main thing in that packet. So in the miracle in the making packet, the first thing is Lord Nrisimhadev has come to Sridham Mayapur, a beautiful story how Lord Nrisimhadev miraculously manifested in Sridham Mayapur to protect all the devotees. Amazing story. Today I could not tell that story because of lack of time.
Raise your hand.
Vedasa Prabhu said, we have all the time. I have all the time to tell this story. But this story is very big. It's long. It takes at least half an hour to tell the story. But in short, since he had given me instruction to tell the story, Mayapur in the 80s, there was nothing in Sridham Mayapur. We had this lotus building and devotees were coming from all over the world to celebrate Gaura Purnima festival, the biggest festival on the planet in Sridham Mayapur. Devotees were coming and it was attracting some different elements also. So after the Gaura Purnima festival in 84, we have been attacked by dacoits. How many of you know what a dacoit means? Means gangsters. In Mexico, they call them as cartels. Dacoits, they not only steal, but they kill you also. And not only they kill you, they destroy also. So they came, 40 of them came, so that they can steal the collection which we had for Daura Purnima festival. But little bit they realized that devotees are very smart. They have deposited all the collection the next day itself, as per Srila Prabhupada's instruction. You have to deposit the money every day. So they have deposited. They didn't know. So all these dacoits came and attacked Sridham Mayapur. And devotees were giving a very good fight with the dacoits, but the dacoits were large in number. When they came to the Hundi, they only saw 150 rupees left. They thought, what a mistake we did. No? So they took the deities. They took the deities, stole the deities. You were there that time? They stole the deities. You were there part of the fight? They stole the deities. You were there also? He was also there. As a witness, you were also there.
And he was shoot one dacoit to Raghu Maharaj.
Yeah. So the dacoits, they threw bomb and which blew one of the leg of His Holiness Bhakti Raghav Maharaj now. So the deities were stolen. Imagine if your deities are stolen, you don't want to live. You really don't want to live. The most treasure in your life is your deities, and that deities is stolen. Jananivas Prabhu, in fact, he said, I will go hungry, I will not eat. In fact, he was behind the backdrop, praying to Radha Madhava, praying, please protect the devotees, please protect the devotees. Fortunately, they didn't see him actually behind the curtain. Finally, to cut the story short, we found the deities. It was in a village, hid under a haystack. They brought the deities back. A grand celebration in Sridham Mayapur. Every devotee got their life back. So at that time, the leader was thinking, what can we do to save the community? Because it happened in Chaitanya Mata also, in Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he installed Nrisimhadev. So that night in the dream of the leader, Lord Nrisimhadev came. He jumped out of the pillar, saying, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? So to cut it even shorter, the deities were, this is a big story, how the deities were made in South India, and this is Stanu Ugra Nrisimhadev. He has just jumped out of the pillar and he is very, very, very angry. So he was carved in South India. He brought him and installed Lord Nrisimhadev in the year 86. From that day till today, there is no question of dacoit. There is no dacoit in Mayapur. It's all finished. All those gang members also died. The head guy, Akram Sheikh, he was riding a bike. In India we call cycle. He was riding a bike, towing along with the bus. And suddenly he went under the bus and the bus ran over him and he was also finished. The Lord Nrisimhadev finished everybody. Did many, many miracles. There is one Mataji, Atma Vidya Mataji, you know her? From Greece. She had a birth defect, she could not see properly. Hazy. She came to Mayapur, she was praying in front of Lord Nrisimhadev. Everybody is glorifying your form. Unfortunately, I have this birth defect. I could not see your form, Lord Nrisimhadev. She heard a voice. Lord Nrisimhadev said, don't worry about your eyes. You go to the head pujari, get back my eyes. She didn't know what to do. Again she was praying, again she heard the voice, second time. don't worry about your eyes. Go to the head pujari, get back my eyes. So he immediately ran to the head pujari, Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajamri Prabhu, and told the story. They ran to Lord Nrsimhadev. They wanted to see what is happening there. When they saw Lord Nrsimhadev, they understood what was the problem. How many of you have seen Lord Nrsimhadev's eyes? How is it? It's fiery red. He is Nrsimhadev. He is Tanu Ugra Nrsimhadev. He has just jumped out of the pillar. Very angry. That day the pujari who was dressing the deities, now pujaris they get so many things in Iskcon. So he got a cat eye. So he placed the cat eye on Lord Nrsimhadev while dressing. Nrsimhadev is not a cat. He is not a lion also. He is a half man, half lion, very angry. So Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajamri Prabhu took the cat eye and placed the beautiful eye. You see this beautiful eye, fiery eye, and that Mataji got a complete vision of Lord Nrsimhadev. Till today she is there in Sridham Mayapur, requesting Jananivas Prabhu, please don't go on this tour. You are very precious to us. And Jananivas Prabhu said, I will do anything to please Srila Prabhupada and to see Shri Radha Madhava, Shri Panchatattva, Shri Prahlad Nrsimhadev and Srila Prabhupada move into their new home. That is why he is here today. So coming back to the miracle in the baking packet, the story of Lord Nrsimhadev in detail, how he has come, is there. The next one is these two flags. Please take out these flags. Let us wave this flag. Fly this flag very high. Everybody should fly this flag. This one is TOVP flag, another one is Iskcon flag. If at all we have to fly anything very, very, very high in our life, these are the two flags which we should fly, so that this movement can go for the next 10,000 years and you can pass the legacy to your children. Let us keep this flag flying very, very high. The third thing in this is Lord Nrsimhadev photograph, which you can keep in your car or in your room for protection. The next one is the pledge card, Sankalpa card, or Nrsimhadev. Nrsimhadev's card, which will build this temple. There are several opportunities. We are doing a 3 years marathon. In this marathon, our slogan is, we run and you win. We run country to country, temples to temple, cities to city, home to home, devotees to devotees. You can see Jananivas Prabhu coming everywhere. And your victory is to see your lordships move into their new homes. That is your victory. So every marathon has a medallion, has an award, and has a trophy. This marathon also has a medallion, the gold, silver and bronze medallion. Sunanda Prabhu, can you show the gold medallion? Give it to Vedasar Prabhu, he can show it to everybody and make them feel this is the medallion which they should be getting. And give Vedasar Prabhu one medallion because of his dedicated service to Srila Prabhupada in 40 years. This is Vedasar Prabhu's medallion.
Pass it around, you can give it back to me. Yes, for a minute. And then you can have your own.
Yes.
Who wants to touch it and feel it?
Everybody wants to. Please pass it on. This is Vedasar Prabhu's medallion.
You have to give it back to me.
So we have medallion, we have awards. Srila Prabhupada award. Beautiful than any Oscar award. You cannot get an award like this. Nobody on this planet can get an award like this. And we have trophies. You win any tournament, you cannot get a trophy like this. This trophy is only given in the Hare Krishna tournament that is happening today.
There we go.
Give it to Vedasar Prabhu and he can show it to everybody.
Just won the championship, guys. Can you get a round of applause?
So the medallion, the gold medallion is $5,000, silver is $3,000 and bronze is $2,000. The award is starting from $15,000 to $50,000 and the trophy is $108,000 to $1 million. Gold, silver and bronze, everything gold, silver and bronze. But the interesting thing is you have 3 years, you can give in installments. Like we buy our home, build our home in installments. Similarly, you can build this temple in installments. If you sponsor a gold medallion and if you break it for 3.5 years, it comes to only $125 a month. $125, everybody can give. You put gas in your car for $125. Even if it is a Tesla, still it takes $125. Charge electric. Easy. So what I request today to all of you is fill in your name, phone number, email address and take one of these options. Probably everything gold today. This is Panihati festival. We are giving you this miracle in the making pen, a TOVP pen. This is going to create history today. The more the amount of love which you have, that much this pen, the ink in the pen will flow. So please write in your name, form, name. This is also, we are placing your name under the Nrisimhadev altar. If you do a medallion or a brick, this is, your name will be inscribed on this.
Do you see the name here? Can you all read it? Ki Jai. Can everyone move up a little bit more? There's people stuck on the...
So please, and we have pillars also. Sunanda Prabhu, if anybody wants to do a pillar, Lord Nrisimhadev appeared from a pillar. We have Smaranam, Kirtanam, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam and Atmanivedanam pillars. And we have only Smaranam and Atmanivedanam pillars left, which is $50,000 and $108,000. Smaranam is $50,000. This is Lord Nrisimhadev's temple. And these are the pillars. Massive pillars, 60 feet high. Massive pillars. And you can sponsor doors for Lord Nrisimhadev. There are many doors to Lord Nrisimhadev. From the Parikrama path to enter Lord Nrisimhadev, it is only $13,000. You can do this also. Plus, please fill in your form. Please do it in block letters because our office in Alachua has problem in reading your bhakti. They have a little bit trouble if you don't do it in block letters. And this is also tax exempt. We have an office in Alachua, 5013C organization. So please fill in your forms. Jananivas Prabhu will give you the Nrisimhadev Pavitra and also the medallions or the awards. The Jananivas Prabhu will give the Pavitra and Vedasar Prabhu will give the medallions to all of you who are sponsoring. Now this Panihati temple should be number one. We have traveled almost 3.5 months. You have to beat everybody. You have to show your love and affection for Srila Prabhupada and Lord Nrisimhadev. And this year specifically we are opening Lord Nrisimhadev's temple only because all inauspiciousness will be removed. And in 25 we can move in the deities. So let us all fill the forms. Please, yeah, Vedasar Prabhu wants to inspire all of you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I cannot hear you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I think everyone is hungry, so let's get some more appetite going. Can you raise both your hands? Can you raise all 4 of your arms? Together, Hare! Hare Krishna! Krishna last time they came through, some of you pledged and didn't have a way to pay your pledges. You're welcome to come and recommit to that pledge. So for those of you who had pledged last time and didn't get the forms and didn't have the details on how to make sure that your contribution, your participation in this glorious temple, your service to Lord Nitai, make sure it reaches its destination, please fill in that form. Okay, I just want to tell you one thing. You know, this temple of Vedic Planetarium is not something that is built by an individual. It is built by the commitment and the devotion that you have in your heart. And this is why Jananivas Prabhu, who is the biggest source of my inspiration, never leaves the dham. He is knocking on doors. Just like Nityananda Prabhu would knock on doors and say, here is Krishna Prema, please take it. Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajani Prabhu, these two brothers, have been traveling around knocking on doors, trying to get each and every one to be the recipient of being an instrument and participating in Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela. Who wants to participate? Even if you don't want to do it right now, who wants to participate? The question is, who wants to participate? Raise both hands. Can we do a big Haribol? Ready? As loud as you can. One more time. One more time. Thank you so much. And I am very grateful to Braja Vilas Prabhu, because Mayapur is my home. I know every nook and corner. I remember the year the dacoits came. I was a 5-year-old kid hiding because there was so much noise outside. I had no idea what was going on. And we were told to hide under the beds, and I was hiding under the beds, trying to make sure, covering our ears, not to hear any sounds that would cause fear in our hearts. And I remember the year Lord Nrisimhadev came to Mayapur. He was so ferocious and so angry looking. We kids would never go in front of him out of fear, because he just looked so angry. And if you look at Lord Nrisimhadev now, he's so happy that the devotees all around the world are being protected. I have called Pankajani Prabhu before and asked for prayers for many devotees all around the world. And I can assure you, all the devotees that I have requested for prayers, Lord Nrisimhadev was there for them. And I think it is an incredible opportunity that each one of us have to participate actively in this Leela. As Prabhuji, Braja Vilas Prabhu mentioned, this temple is already there. Lakshmi Shahasra Satasam Brahma Sevyamanam. Krishna is being worshipped by hundreds and thousands of Lakshmis. There is no scarcity. But here, Jananivas Prabhu is personally coming to make sure that everyone is given this opportunity. And Braja Vilas Prabhu is very kind. He said you can pay it in installments in 3 years. And if you have some difficulties, I'm sure he will still work with you, because that is the nature of Braja Vilas Prabhu, but he will give you some more extension of time. To participate in the Leela, it is definitely a great privilege and an honor, and I request all of you to please join in this Leela of Mahaprabhu. Srila Prabhupada ki!
So please send in your forms. I'm going to read the names, and Jananivas Prabhu and Vedasar Prabhu are going to give you the Pavitra and the medallions or the awards or the trophies. Let's see how we do today, collectively for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada and Lord Nrisimhadev. Those who have completed the forms, please send in your forms. Please give your forms. I'm going to read your names. When Lord Nrisimhadev is here, don't fear. Our duty is to fill the form, and Lord Nrisimhadev's duty is to put the money in your bank. And if you want to test it, this is the time.
Some of them may need family discussion.
You can.
One looking at the husband, husband looking at the wife. They need to consult the home ministry.
And today is the day you don't have to. You can be. This is Lord Nrisimhadev. You are allowed to do this today. So please send in your forms. Those who have filled the forms, let's see who's breaking the ice for Lord Nrisimhadev. Let's send the forms. Give it to your mother. It's fine. Oh gosh, you didn't put it. Okay.
Consult the home
If you are not putting the amount, I can take it as $1 million then. The husband can show in sign language, probably gold. Just say gold, she knows what to do because she is dealing with gold.
What is the gold amount? Can you say it again?
The gold amount is $5,000 in 3.5 years, $125 a month. And the silver is only $80 a month, and the bronze is $50 a month.
They can do ACH as well, right?
Yes, they can do ACH, which we'll be sending easily. They can go to our website. So send in your forms. Who is that going to send their forms? First, fill in your forms and send in your forms. Doesn't matter, even if it is less. So please give that form. Yeah, give me one sec. Adi Gadadhar Prabhu, he is doing a gold medallion. Please give a big hands. Adi Gadadhar Prabhu, please come on.
Where's my medallion? It disappeared. Is it still moving around?
We have
If you have
Bikendra Bright. Did I read that name right? Branda Bright. She is doing a Nrisimhadev brick. Please give her a big hands. So we have Adi Gadadhar Prabhu is doing $5,000, $125 a month. And Brenda Bright is doing $1,000, a Nrisimhadev brick. Please come. Next, anybody? Let's see. Please send in your forms. Can you collect the forms from the Prabhu? So now we have another gold medallion. I think the gold medallions are started to come now. Everybody, $5,000. Leela Krishna Das Prabhu, he is doing a gold medallion for $5,000. Please give him a big hands. Bhagavan Das and Narayan Das, they are doing a Nrisimhadev brick for $1,000. Please give them a big hands. Bhagavan Das and Narayan Das, please come. It's easy. Let's everybody do a gold medallion. $5,000, $125 a month. If not, silver medallion at least. Yeah.
Who has gold? Who else has gold? Gold medallions?
We have
You didn't come yet.
Leela Krishna Das.
Can you please come? You didn't get your medallion. We want to make sure that everyone gets their medallions and the blessings from Jananivas. My medallion that I was passing around, it still hasn't returned back.
Who is having it?
Please keep moving it back.
this service. So please send the forms. We have Goparaj Das, he is doing Diamond of the Dome. Please give a big hand.
Goparaj Prabhu, please come on up. Goparaj Prabhu. If your name is called, please come on up. What was your name?
Bhagwan Nrisimhadev.
Nrisimhadev Prabhu.
Rajiv, what's that? Rajiv Shyamdas and Pavitra Lalita Devidasi Mataji, they are doing a silver medallion for $3,000. Adam Jaranoid is doing a Diamond of the Dome. Please also give him a hand. Please come. Please, our volunteers can bring, push, can.
Anybody else?
Yeah, please give it a form. Yeah. Sachipran Gaura Haridas is doing a silver medallion for $3,000. Please go again. Sachipran. Sachi Pran Prabhu, a silver medallion. Sachi Pran Prabhu had come till silver, you can do gold also. It's easy. Can I take it as gold? Okay. Kush, there is nothing here. Okay. We have Ananga Manjari Devidasi Mataji, Partha Priya Murari Das Prabhu, he is doing a gold medallion for $5,000. He is doing silver medallion. Ananda Manjari Devidasi Mataji and Parijat Priya Murari Das Prabhu, please come here. And we have, this is Satin, you have not ticked which one, so please tick one of the options. I hope you tick a gold medallion. Gauran, Sati Kumar, Shilpa and Sudevi, they are doing a gold medallion for $5,000. Please give them a big hand. There is a traffic jam here. It started. It's flowing like Ganges now. Gaurang, no, I already called them. So I'm calling again the same name. Please send in your forms to me. I'm going to read your names. Now please send in your forms. Can I call now? We have Divya Kanti, Braja Devi Dasi and Sankirtan Grau Prabhukta Das, is that right? Sankirtan Gaura Prabhukta Das They are doing a gold medallion for $5,000. Please give them a big hand. Okay. So it started flowing now. Right. Gold medallion is 3 years payment. You can do the first installment after we have done Sunanda Prabhu. Today you can do the first installment, and those who are doing below, which you can directly pay today. Anything diamond of the dome, you can just give it. That's one-time payment. We have Divya Ganti Braja Devi Dasi, who I call. We have the next is Arjun and Dhruv. Arjun and Dhruv, they are doing a gold medallion for $5,000. Arjun and Dhruv. Thank you. Thali acha nahi baja rahe hain. People are sacrificing and you are not clapping your hands loudly. We have Satin. Satin she is doing a Nrisimhadev break for $1,000. Please give her a big hand. Satin. Arun, Kavita and Nitish, they are doing Diamond of the Dome. Please give them a big hand. Satin is doing a Nrisimhadev brick. Satin. Everybody should do, nobody should go empty-handed today. We have Suvarna Chitra Devi Dasi. She is doing $1,000 Diamond of the Dome. Please give her a big hand. Suvarna Mataji, please come and please come together. Please come together. Suvarna Mataji, she is doing, $1,000. You give everything. We have Shyam Govinda Das and Revati Devi Dasi. They are doing $1,000. Shyam Govinda Das Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. And Revati Devi Dasi, $1,000. Nrisimhadev brick, $1,000. Please give them a big hands. This is Nrisimhadev brick. So we will see who is left. Did everybody do? Please send the forms quickly as possible.
Anybody else have the form?
Yeah, please send the forms. Please send the forms. We have Vishnu Vallabh Das Prabhu and Sulakshana Gaurangi Devi Dasi. They are doing a Nrisimhadev break for $1,000. Please give them a hand. Vrinda Gopika Devi Dasi, she is doing a Diamond of the Dome. Please come. Vishnu Vallabh Das Prabhu, Sulakshana Gaurangi Devi Dasi. Yeah. Krishna Aravindaksha Das Prabhu, he is doing Diamond of the Dome. Please give him a big hand. Those who have not filled the form, please fill the form. Those who have filled the form, please send the form. I see a few Matajis are writing here. Please send the form. He is doing a diamond of the dome. Diamond of the dome. Diamond of the dome. Pavitra, give him a Pavitra. Can you please send the forms here? We have Geeta Devi Dasi Mataji, a pillar of this congregation. She is doing a gold medallion for $5,000. Geeta Mataji. Okay, right. Yeah, Uttama. Uttama Radhika Mataji and Nrisimhadev break $1,000. Give Geeta Mataji the gold medallion. Given. Sister. Oh, this is sister. Oh, I thought this is Geeta Mataji again. Also, like Jananivas Prabhu and Pankajandra Prabhu, you cannot tell who is who. Thank you, Mother. What you said? What name you said? Uttama Radhika Mataji and Nrisimhadev break. Where is she? We have Vaishnavi, she is doing a diamond of the dome. Please give her a big hands. Diamond of the dome, the Pavitra. Those who are doing diamond of the dome, a one-time payment, we can pay after. What is that? Who is it? Uttama. Yeah, Vrinda Gopika Mataji, diamond of the dome. Please give her a big hands. I have to thank Vedasar Prabhu that everybody here who has come today, a part of his congregation, have pledged to build the Mayapur temple. He is a Mayapur man and he has made all of you also. Sandeep Challapilla, he is doing a diamond of the dome. Sandeep Challapilla, a diamond of the dome. Uttam Radhika Mataji is done. Okay. Sandeep Challapilla. Sandeep Challapilla. Diamond of the dome. Anybody else? Please, Shweta Prabhu is collecting the forms. Anybody? It was done. Mataji, this Mataji is writing. Yeah, get that from that Mataji. We have Anil. He is doing a Nrisimhadev break of the diamond of the dome for $1,000. Anil. We have what is this? Katima. She is doing a Nrisimhadev break for $1,000. Please give her a big hands. Vrajeshwari Priya Devi Dasi. She is doing a Nrisimhadev break for $1,000. Please give her a big hands. Amazing congregation. Everybody has done. Yeah. She is doing a Nrisimhadev break. See anybody? Sumohan Gopal Das Prabhu is doing a diamond of the dome. Sumohan Gopal Prabhu. Munish Luthra. Munish Luthra, he is doing a bronze medallion. Where is Munish Luthra Prabhu? Yeah, please come. Munish Luthra Prabhu, a bronze medallion for $2,000. A bronze medallion for $2,000. Munish Luthra Prabhu. Munish Luthra Prabhu, a bronze medallion. He is bronze medallion. Yeah, please. Yeah. Munish Luthra Prabhu, bronze medallion. Please give them a big hands. Yeah, the whole family should get the pavitras. Okay. Yeah. So you can write it directly. Yes, so you can put 3,600. 3,600 you can put. Anybody? Please fill in your form. Mataji is filling the form. Anybody else? Everybody should participate. Is there anybody who has not participated, who has not given to Lord Nrisimhadev? I don't think so. But if you're writing the form, please send your form as quickly as possible because there is a prasadam after this. Vedasar Prabhu has arranged a wonderful feast for all of you. Sacrifice, a big feast, a grand feast today. A big feast. We have Ujeshwari Mataji, she is doing a silver medallion, but she is giving $3,600, even though it is $3,000. Shweta, give the pen. Shweta and his brother are pledging $11,101. Bring them again. Shweta, I think Shweta, you can do the award. Shweta, you can do the award for $15,000. It will be easy. Give the award for him, Shweta. Give the award. That's $15,000, Shweta. 15,000, Shweta, not 11,000. Shweta is giving. He's carrying the Shila Prabhupada award for $15,000. Shweta, can somebody take a photograph? Yeah, Jananivas Prabhu, can you give Shweta this award? No problem. You have to send it to your brother. You have done. Shweta is doing $15,000. $15,000 a Srila Prabhupada award. Srila Prabhupada ki. Those of you, yeah, you can give it to Sunanda Prabhu, the check first check, he takes. Mataji, Bhagavan Das Prabhu, Bhagavan Das, Narayan Das, it is there in the check written like that? You can write at the back side of the check so that we can tally here. She got $1,000 I think so. So anybody who is left, we are going to do a countdown. Srila Prabhupada 10, Srila Prabhupada 9, Srila Prabhupada 8. If you have not filled your form, this is the time. Please fill your form. Don't go empty-handed. Ye seva saubhagya sabko lena chahiye aaj. Don't go empty-handed. Srila Prabhupada 7. Srila Prabhupada 6. Anybody? Srila Prabhupada 5. Coming, okay. That's why we are counting. We have his Rupa Krishna Prabhu. He has sticked in many places. Rupa Krishna Prabhu and Jyoti Mataji. Prabhu, which one to take? You have done a bronze medallion, a silver medallion, a Nrisimhadev brick, or which one? A brick and a silver medallion. Brick for $1,000 and a silver medallion for $3,000. Please do it again. Rupa Krishna Prabhu, a silver medallion and a Nrisimhadev brick. I'll just keep up YouTube.
Anybody else in the form?
Srila Prabhupada 5. Anybody? Any surprise like Shweta Prabhu award? A last minute surprise? Srila Prabhupada 4. Srila Prabhupada 3.
Joy.
Srila Prabhupada 2. Anybody? Yeah, they can contact Vedasar Prabhu. Srila Prabhupada 1 and His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada K. Srila Prabhupada K. Srila Prabhupada K. Thank you all so very much. Hare Krishna.
Please give us 2 more minutes of your attention. We're celebrating the life of Krishna consciousness. Govinda Shyam Prabhu's and family. They're sponsoring the feast because his father has departed this world to go back to the spiritual world. So I request you to please come and take the blessings from Jananivas Prabhu. Your whole family can come. You get special mercy today. For feeding all the Vaishnavas. For your obeisance, get a pavitra. Please come, Mataji. Take. Where's the rest of your family? Please come. And Rati Mataji, please come. Please come to Arati. Your son is here. Rati Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. So is everyone still awake? Or too much ecstasy? Let me see if you're awake. See if you can show me 2 of your hands. Let me see if you can show me 4 of your hands. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So please, everyone be seated. Everything begins and ends with a kirtan. We'll just do a quick kirtan. So please come closer, have a seat, and then we'll have prasadam, which will be served outside.
First installment.
First installments, those of you who have pledged today, you're welcome to make your first installment payments with Sunanda Prabhu. He will be standing behind the table. Please come and see him. And don't forget to thank Braja Vilas Prabhu as well, who has just been a workhorse for Srila Prabhupada. Sananda Prabhu is always doing this incredible service behind the scenes. Don't forget to thank Sananda Prabhu as well. So are you all ready for a kirtan? Put your hands together, please. Hare Krishna, Okay, so those of you who are still here, the fortunate ones, we're going to line up and you'll get the lotus feet of Lord Nrisimhadev on your head, placed on your head by Jananivas prabhu. And Braja vilas prabhu has asked me to take the lotus shoes of Nityananda Prabhu and smash it on your head. So please come.
Jai Prabhu, take that Prabhu. Hare Krishna.